Good afternoon, everyone. It's Annie from and from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I thought I would let you know that my contemplative time was very much about mantras. And most of you know that I begin my day with meditation and end my day with meditation most days. And I love that process. And I thought today I would start by sharing a little bit about mantras with you. And I'd start with this quotation to get your mind thinking about it. This quotation that I came across by Timothy Ferriss, I thought was very useful. So it says, "What we fear doing most is usually what we most need to do. What we fear doing most is usually what we most need to do." So let's say you might be thinking, oh no, Hanifa's going to push meditation as I fear meditation. And you might be in that space. Or you might be thinking that, I fear making the time to do this. Well, I'm not pushing meditation, though I do encourage it for sure. But I will say that when we're thinking about mantras, even if we're only saying it in our day, right? It's like, a lot of people will say, oh God, right? And it's like it's asking for help sort of idea, right? Or people will say, I just want peace, right? So in meditation times, in yoga, if you've ever taken any yoga classes, you might have heard people using the term shanti, which again means peace. And when we think about peace and we're thinking about using it as a mantra, or even if you're asking for God in any time, right? So even when you're praying to God, if you are praying in prayer and you're reaching out, remember that this is the intention behind these things. It's not just to say these words, it is to unite. Remember that yoga means union. And so this union with your higher self, or God, or the universe, or a word is all about that space. So if you are using a word for a mantra, I wanted to make sure that you understand why you would be using it and what is the intention before you even sit down to use a word to meditate. I thought I'd look up the most important word that I suspect all of us have heard, which is Om. And some of you know that I have written a blog article about what Om means specifically, and I'll put that link just under this video. But I also wanted to read you the definition of Om that I found was fantastic when I came across it. So this noun, Om, it's a mystic syllable considered the most sacred mantra in Hinduism and Tibetan Buddhism. It appears at the beginning and end of most Sanskrit meditations, recitations, prayers, and texts. So this is so important, right? So again, in so much of the ancient reading that one might do, whether it's through Buddhism or whether it's through Hinduism, will often come across Om. But there's a lot of traditions that use this, and there are a lot of traditions that have their own special word that they will use for uniting with a higher self or God or the universe, right? Or an action. So let's say, or even a feeling, right? So let's say someone needs strength and they might sit just thinking about strength. I need strength. I need strength, right? That's their mantra in that time. But unless you're actually uniting with that feeling, I think I would say it brings a little bit less benefit. If you can find your mind uniting with the feeling of what you are saying, you will get a much better benefit in meditation or in your day to day experience. So then I thought I came across this beautiful morning mantra, which doesn't have an author, but I thought it was a great mantra for anyone to use at any time through any day. So I thought I'd share it with you. And today I would love for you to spend 5 minutes just thinking about, is there something that you say, chant, recite regularly, whether in meditative times or whether in just times of peace and solace in your own time, in your own space, in your own mind, that yeah, that always brings me peace or it brings me comfort. Or when I say this, I mean, some people will connect with female energies, right? So it could be something about Mother Mary, or it could be anything. It could be your own mother, right? It could be your pet, anything it is, but that brings you some comfort when you are meditating on it, right? So when your mind is focused and uniting with that thought and that image and that feeling, right? So this morning mantra is simple. It says, I am fulfilling my purpose in this world. I love that. I am fulfilling my purpose in this world. And what a beautiful thing to be able to start this year feeling this. And I hope that you are feeling it too. And if you're not, then it's time to think about what could you do to add in even a small thing per day to help you feel like you're fulfilling your purpose in this world. And if nothing else, start with the mantra. I hope you have a fantastic day ahead. I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.